All right, so one more thing to do today. 13, I'll end up giving you some answers for this, but just to give you more practice, all right? So ya es hora. Now it's time. Dile a tu hermano, tell your brother, lo que debe o no debe hacer, what he needs to do, what he ought to do, or what he ought not do, para llegar a tiempo a la escuela. So tell your brother what he should do or what he shouldn't do in order to get to school on time. So the modelo, if you look at number 1, how it just says ponerse there. So you could have acordarse, to remember, right? It's reflexive. Acordar is to remember. So to remember oneself kind of thing. So you would tell him, acuérdate. Hey, you. There's the te for the tu form, right? Acuérdate de poner la tarea en tu mochila. Remember to put the homework in your backpack. So in order to make this easier for me to give you examples when we do this, for each of the 6 words or phrases that you have there, I'm giving you an English thing to say. All right, that way you can come up with it, and it'll be a lot easier for me to kind of give you guidance than if it's just wide open. So let's say for number 1, ponerse. Okay, poner is to put on. So ponerse is obviously reflexive, to put on oneself. So I'm going to ask you, how do you say, hey, you, put on a raincoat? Okay, so you would just write there, ponte el impermeable. Okay, put on a raincoat. Right? So that's basically all you're going to do there is use those phrases that are there, but then go ahead and use my examples that I have for you here so that when I give you a way to say it, it'll be more helpful than if it's just, everybody's coming up with their own thing. Okay, so you can pause this here if you want. I'm not going to pause the video because I want to leave this where you can freeze it and let that help you. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and give the answers now. So make sure that you do these first. Okay. So for, what's this number 14? All right, so I'll come over here. So for number 14, put on a raincoat, you'd say ponte el impermeable. Okay. For number 2, you have darse prisa. So you'd say date prisa, D-A-T-E, like date. Date prisa. That's how you tell somebody, hurry up. Date prisa. Number 3, don't forget to put your homework in your backpack, right? So, no te olvides. No te olvides. I'll show you over here. No te olvides, number 3. No te olvides de poner la tarea en tu mochila. Okay? For number 4, we said take a bath, bathe yourself. Báñate. Báñate. Bathe yourself. Number 5, we said go to bed earlier. Acuéstate. Notice you have to put the accent there, otherwise it would be acuéstate, which makes no sense. Acuéstate más temprano. Go to bed when? More early. And number 6, don't take so long eating breakfast. No te tardes. Don't delay yourself. No te tardes mucho. Don't delay yourself very much. So don't take so long. No te tardes mucho en desayunar. Now you could say en comer el desayuno, in eating the breakfast, but it's faster just to say en desayunar. So it would kind of be like saying, don't take too long in breakfasting as a verb, right? In breakfasting. So don't take too long in eating breakfast. That'd be the best way to say it. But if you said no te tardes mucho en comer el desayuno, that would also work. No te tardes mucho en desayunar.